Hello, the Brandon train spotter. How we doing? How's it going? How's it going? We got a lot of tones today, with these guys being just on the side of the track. I don't know what they're doing, but maybe a lot of honking going on. Just missed a heritage diesel, just so I got here. Class 37. I've got it on video. I videoed it, but I couldn't get the live stream going quick enough. Hello, RA221 Studio, how are we doing? Hello, Ruben, how are we doing? Hello. Hang on, what's going on here? Let me change my glasses and I can sit chat better. I was at Locomotion at Chilwell last night for the Lumiere display. The rest of the today is the end of 3 days. Excellent. I'll put the video I took last night on later. Excellent. Hello, Titan cameraman. How are we doing? It's going to be going to get a lot of tones and honks here while we got these. Very shocked today. Why are you very shocked? The Titan cameraman. Who's going to Luminaire in Durham tonight? Not me, I'm afraid. My uncle is getting married in February. Well, that's not a shock, is it? What's shocked about that? That's supposed to be a happy time, isn't it? I haven't even got an uncle, so you one up on me. Oh, where's that train? Swapping all them tracks. Some bizarre activity today. Hello, Sanger. Sanger, how we doing? How's it going, Sanger? Oh, we have wee men in orange suits, yeah. I don't know what they're doing, Sanger. They just all. They certainly looked at me strange when I put my camera up. They were looking at me thinking, what's he doing up there? No idea. They'll think you're watching them. Yeah. I wonder if they realise there's 55 people watching them all over the world. Hello, Dave Shaw. How are we doing? I'm fine, thank you, Dave. How are you? Hello, Brandon Balcelli. How are we doing? Balcell. How are we doing? We're going to get toots. We're going to get lots of toots while them three are there. That's for sure. It's going to be toot, 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 toot. If you like your toots, we're going to get some toots. That is for sure. A lot of toots. Yesterday I was in London, so I missed the stream yesterday. Blue skies again, but cold. No, there's no blue skies here, Sanger. You can see my sky. There's blue holes poking through the sky. That's about it. But it's not supposed to rain, according to the weather. Yes, I'm fine, thank you, Brandon. Yesterday was London, so I missed the stream. Yeah, it's not to worry. There's plenty more to catch up on. There's just been a heritage diesel through just as I was setting up, but I did video it, so it will be on my channel later. A class 37 and a class 47. And it gives us a good honk as well because of the wee men in orange suits. I saw an Avanti West Coast for the first time ever. Well, you must have been at Euston. I drove past it. Excellent. Well, you're going to see plenty of these today, but I think everything's going to be running slow. I don't even know what these chaps are doing here. They don't look like they're doing a right lot to me, but what do I know? Not seeing much activity going on, but unless there's another gang of them further down. Talking about train stuff, maybe. Well, yeah, there could be. There's a good chance considering they work for Network Rail. It's definitely train related. Doesn't take Poirot to work that one out. Just done a relay. Just done a relay. What, as in a race? As in a running race, I presume? A few years, I lost my dog. Ah. Yes, correct. We're on the 10k run up. Chris commented on something, Chris, and he says, oh, he said, good luck, you might get to 10k for Christmas. I thought, for Christmas? Thinking more like next weekend. Christmas? Oh, fire. What do you say, Senga? Christmas? Waiting for the tamper, maybe, really? Yeah, could be, I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. I have no idea. Not a right lot of work going on, is there? You know. Is there a tamper due? This is the question. Let's have a look. What's due? You never know. There might be something in that state. Yeah, Christmas? Yeah, he commented on the post when I put, thank you very much, 9k subs. I thought, bloody hell. He's not been watching my statistics very well. I'm aiming to be about 13k by Christmas. 10? Trying to find train times here. Internal error. That's weird. There's no nothing peculiar due. There's a freight at There's a freight at 2 o'clock. A Tracking mounts coming out, internal error. That's weird, Sanger. We're going to get a toot in a minute because there's a slow train coming on this close track. We're going to get tooted to death. Yeah. There's no rain forecast for today. It just says grey and dull all day. Hello, Jeanette. How are we doing? It's going to be honk central here while these people are at the side of the track. And all the trains are crawling past slowly. Still raining, Jeanette. Bloody hell. Is there a problem? Seems to be a problem on this track here, this bit of track, but one train's gone over it. Hunk Central, yeah, well, Hunk Central. If you want, I'll ask them, I'll shout down to them blokes, so just take your jackets and shirts off and, you know, we can turn it into Hunk Central. Which country? The United Kingdom, Vijaya Patil. I'll put it in the chat and I'll pin it. In the message. There we go. Oh, wee men are going. Hello, Tommy, how we doing? The wee men are off. The wee men have gone. Well, they haven't gone yet, but they've come from there. How's it going, Tommy? The honks will stop now because the mean men have gone. Well, they've not gone, they've walked further out track. Tell them to get. Yeah. Don't know where they're going, they're walking straight down track. Yeah, I can't see them now. They've tootled off down track somewhere. I don't know where. Considering they're wearing bright orange, they're hard to spot. They didn't like being live on YouTube. Frightened of the boss. Oh, they're back. The wee men are back. Oh, well, they're all walking up the track again now. One of them's got a rucksack on. He might have parachuted in. Yeah. Well, they have to now. I don't even know where the van's parked. I presume the van's in the Network Rail yard to the behind me. I don't know. Good to see them checking the lines. Well, they have a train that does that, Sanger. They have a big yellow train that does that, checks the lines. What line is this? It's the West Coast Main Line. Still windy here, but nothing like as windy as it were yesterday. The actual wind's trying to blow my stickers off the fence. Luckily, I've got another 950 of them, so I'm alright yet. No, I don't think they'd appreciate that, Tommy. I don't even know where they've gone. They've disappeared, I think. I don't know where they are. I've lost sight of them. Have they gone behind that grey box? I don't know. I've lost sight of them. I don't know what they're doing. Just see if I can zoom in with me. I can't. I just don't know I don't know where they've gone. They've disappeared. How do the three men in bright orange suits just disappear? You know what I mean? Hello, Ken and Jones. How are we doing? I was watching your channel. I was looking at your channel this morning, actually. I was having a peruse around your channel. Yeah. Hello, Mark Kaingazo. How are we doing? Yes, I was looking at your channel this morning. I'm looking for my next contender for Channel of the Month, you see. I've got to pick a new one out now to go on my homepage. Oh, because I start looking sort of like in middle of month to pick up December's channel, you see. It's at the moment it's fourth in who's on until end of month, and then I have to pick a new candidate. So I keep looking at different channels, you see, to pick a new candidate who's getting this month's what is it? I can't even remember what I've put on homepage. Yeah, I'm doing nothing of him at all, Steve. Nothing, not a peep out of him. Hello, Chinese person. Is S the train's car Euro? Oh yeah, this is Europe. Is it? Well, officially we are in Europe as far as the map's concerned, but we're not in Europe politically. but we are in the UK. I think that's can you give a shout out? Yes. A big shout out to Kane Jones. Subscribe to his channel. You know it makes sense. Railway channel. Subscribe. I'm excited for the gala tomorrow. Excellent. Hello, Oscar of Such Productions. How we doing? How's it going, Oscar? How's it doing? Ah, the wee men are coming back. I don't know where they're brilliant, these blokes. They just disappear and reappear. I'm sure there must be a hole in floor. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Yeah, they're back again now. There's a name for that piece of ground they're walking on, that they're actually walking down now. It's called the cess. That'd be useless information for you. It's called the cess. Oh my God, there's a guy driving past with his dog on a lead, walking his dog on a lead. I've never seen anything as ridiculous in my life. You lazy git. He's actually got his dog on the lead and he's driving his car with dog running outside the car. What a moron. Good grief. I used to write to someone called Oscar. Excellent. Just running stuff on my way out. Do we know what loco normally operates a Z53 car for steam time to York Yard and I start on 21st of November? I don't know. I can only find out what it is if I look on the date, you see. I don't know, Ken, and I don't know what they're up to. They've been wandering backwards and forwards for past half an hour. Yeah, I can't tell you what the 5Z53 is because I'd have to look on the 21st of November and then it'd show me. Right. No, I can't. I can't even look on Rail Advent because I'm not logged in on my phone. But there has been a heritage diesel through here today. I did video it, but it came just as I was setting up class 37. I don't even know my login details for Rail Advent, else I'd find it, but I'll have a look and see if I can. So I pay for that as well, Rail Advent, you know, I'm subscribed to that. Log in. God, I don't know my flipping. Password. Oh yes. I'm into Rail Advent. What date is it running on? All rail tours. Let's have a look. 27th. What date did he say? I've lost bloody date now. 21st of November. Right. 21st of November, we've got a lot running. Where's it going? Hello, Sang. I don't think anyone writes, so let's tell you where you're right there. Hello, Kent. How we doing? What is it from? Carnforth to York, 21st of November. Yeah, I found it, but it doesn't tell you what it is. It says it's a combination of diesel and steam, but it says locomotive to be confirmed. And I paid for Trail Advent, so I can't even tell you what it is. If you don't pay, if you don't pay the subscription, you won't know it. But it's empty coach in stock, and it's diesel and steam. So I'll just do it now. How do I save this? Oh my God, Sanger, you eating that at this time of day? Where do you put this food, Sanger? I think S is 3S29 is a class 66. When's that running? So I can only get live information if they're actually in motion, you know what I mean? Bailey's cake. I had half of it, left half from last night. All right, I thought you were having it now, Sanger. Have you not hit the fridge yet today, Sanger? Is that your next mission? Undercover with the bright overalls and reflective stripes, yeah. That was tomorrow, yeah, I understand. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's Bailey's cake. It's nice, but tastes like foreign chocolate. Ooh, foreign chocolate. God, it's cold. Bloody freezing. I'll have to put my engine on for a bit. Because it's freezing cold in here. It says it's 10 degrees outside. Oh my God. Sanger's running out of food. That's not good. She'll be having a meltdown. She's no pieces left. Are you hungry, Sanger? Hello, Ivan Den Hartog. Where is this train track? Look in the chat. I've put my location, pinned it in the chat. Location is pinned in the chat. I bought 12 Orbitum rolls and a 6-pack, none left. God, have you had all them, Sanger? Blimey. Hello, War Thunderman and BRC. Hello, Eli's Not So Cool Trains. When's the next train? Very soon. Yeah. That's crossed my mind, is that, Tommy, actually. to bring like a little step machine with me and just do steps while I'm outside the track. You know, keep me warm. Hello, Ivan Den Hartog. Yes, yeah, yeah. You've obviously seen the pinned message in chat. I pin it now just so everybody can see where I am. Haha. When's the Heritage Diesel? It's been through. It's been through as the Heritage Diesel. It came through just as I was setting up. But I have videoed it and it will be on my channel tonight. It's a class 37. We have 47 up back end and it crawls past very slowly because the wee orange men are there, so it honks a few times at them. You know what I mean? Can actually give you there you go. That's a taste bite of the honk that it did. A sound bite. That was the class 37 honking as it passed over the bridge. There's two people here now pointing at the fence. I don't know who they are, but they're pointing at the fence and I don't know what they're up to. Now it's a square time. Oh, you only had two of them. That's good, Senga. Hello, partners. How are we doing? There's two people inspecting the fence. I'm just waiting. One of them rips one of my stickers off. There's going to be a rumble. They're looking at the fence, inspecting the nuts and the bolts and the stuff on the fence. A man and a woman. They don't look like railway workers, though. If they pull one of my stickers off now, that'll be it. There'll be trouble. Hello, Sadipta Mandal. How are we doing? Yes. They're inspecting my, they're looking at the fence and looking at my stickers. I hope they're not sticker knickers. I only ate 2 rolls out of all the rolls. They got them 2 days ago. Oh dear. I've got my shopping coming later. Well, I haven't. That's for sure. All I've got in out. Oh God, 4 o'clock. AirPod woman's here. I'm gonna put my best smile on now. She sneaks up on me dead fast and I miss her. But I'm in prime position now. Just tell me, don't look good when you got 2 pairs of glasses on. She don't even look at me. Oh, I got half a smile then. Half a smile. That was only half of one light. Say, how's your day? She walks past on the other side of my car. I can't say anything. There's a train race going on here. No, this fence, Tommy, it's absolutely solid as a rock. It's only in very high winds that it gives it a little bit of a wobble. I mean, it's the sort of fence you'd almost see around a bloody prison. It's a real heavy fence. My camera's now mounted on a piece of what would it be? 100 by 120 by 30 eye section. And that's just a guess off the top of my head, but it looks about 120 by 30 eye section. So you can tell you how substantial the fence is if you know what eye section is. So it's pretty strong fence, and it's held down to concrete with 16mm through bolts. It's a proper job. I'm getting DJI Osmo Mobile 7 gimbal for Christmas. It's like a robotic gimbal. Excellent. Can't beat anything that's got the DJI label on is good tackle. It's as simple as that. Can't beat DJI. They make the best tackle for that, for photographic stuff. They make the best drones, they make the best gimbals, they just make the best everything. I mean, my microphone I'm on here is a DJI microphone. Hello, Becky RB fan, how are we doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you? My camera is mounted on oh my god, we've got Mercedes van mans here now, the strange one that just comes and parks behind me for some reason. Can never understand what this fella's up to. Hello, Semin Zigal, how are we doing? You're doing good today, very good. Camera is. I'm in Scorchio, Glasgow. Scorchio, watch him. Watch who? Oh, the Mercedes Sprinter man. Yeah, he's been here a few times and he usually parks right behind me and just sort of sits there. But because what the hell's this that's coming? Is this a freight train? Yes, it is. Class 90. That was a double header at class 90, which is unusual during the day. You don't usually see class 90s out, they tend to come at night time. Double header, Freightliner class 90. And there didn't look like there were any Tesco containers on that. I think they were all Malcolm. Hello Mustang, how are we doing? Yeah, it's public road, Tommy, is this? Definitely public road. It is, it's definitely a this is definitely a standard road. It used to be a through road, but people used it as a rat run, so what they've done is they've put bollards under the bridge because the road goes underneath another road, and they used to use it as a rat run to dodge traffic, so they've bollarded it off now, so the only thing can get through is pedal bikes and motorbikes. So, you know, there's no houses on it apart from about 6 just at the far end, which are all like £1 million houses. They're massive houses in their own grounds, you know what I mean? And local in Yorkshire, even though I'm not at home. Yeah, somebody has to be in Yorkshire, I suppose. I think it's alright. I've been millions of times. I've been loads of times to Worth Valley, loads of times. It's one of my favourites, is that, as far as preserved railways goes. At least it's a decent length, you know what I mean? It's not, a lot of them are a bit small. I think that one and the East Lancs are probably two of the best ones about, to be honest with you. I went to that one at Lake District, that Bournemouth one, and I thought it was shocking for the length of the track and the money they charge. Good grief. I'd have walked it in 5 minutes. The Keighley one's pretty good. It's pretty good how they've set it up and how they've kept it all oldie worldy and all original. And how they've integrated it with an old station with a yeah, an old station with a modern station. I think that's brilliant. You know, you go to Keighley station and it's half old, half in the 1940s, 50s, and half in modern day world. I think it's good how they've done that. You know, it's pretty good. The only other station I've been to like that is Paynton Station in Devon, and that's the same, half 1930s and half modern day. Hello, Roblox IB fan. It's another IB fan. Hello, how we doing? Yeah, that Keighley's nice because there's a fence down the middle and it's got the old railway station on one side of the fence and the modern railway station on the other side of the fence. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like the van man is on the move, but he's not moving so fast. I don't think he's happy because I'm sort of like parked where he wants to go, I think. My profile picture's a steam train, excellent. Hello, Adam V, how we doing? Hello, Longlow Storage, how we doing? In the fan club. Yeah. Hello, Greg Frost, how we doing? Why are there no UK train spotting live streams anywhere? Well, there is. You watch him on. Did you hear Sarah Cox? No, I didn't. I'm afraid I didn't know. Hello, Keith, how we doing? How's it going, Keith? It was cool. Sat there crying. Who was sat there crying? I don't know. What was Sarah Cox doing at Pudsey Station? Maybe something to do with children in need, is it not? Yeah. Well, you only need 50 subscribers to live stream. Semi-retired, Keith. Semi-retired. What was Sarah Cox doing at Pudsey Station? Is it something to do with children in need or something? I don't know what she was doing there. But so it's two. No, you don't need 200 subscribers to stream. You only need 50. If you're live streaming off a computer, you don't need any subscribers if you're live streaming off a computer. But if you want to live stream off a mobile phone, like I'm doing now, you need 50 subscribers. That's all you need, not 200. 50. She ran from London to Pudsey Park. All right. Yeah. Only problem is you do it with StreamYard. It's rubbish. It just looks terrible. Unfortunately, if you do it with StreamYard, I've tried it and it's awful. It just doesn't display correctly or anything, and everything gets lost in translation. And oh no, it's poor. I've tried it on more than one occasion, and it's just rubbish. But no, I don't think it is because I didn't even know about it. But I mean, it's like everything else, isn't it? They start something and then they sort of run it into ground, don't they? Yes, she did it a marathon from Scotland to Pudsey. Right. But yeah, you only need 50 subscribers. That's all you need to live stream off your phone. I think when you first start though, I think it does limit the time. Because you notice if you go onto your page where it says enabled things, where all them things are enabled, I think, uh, yeah, that's it, Senga, you've got it. I think one of the things that becomes enabled in time is longer live streaming. I think when you've only got an handful of subscribers, I think it restricts you for a bit. Hello, Israel. All right. Hoorays, how we doing? Well, that's true, you do, but I mean, you know the score on that one. That's definitely true. I just don't understand the rules on ages with YouTube because I set my streams. If you set them to be available for children, you lose chat. You can't have chat if you make it available to children. So it's just crazy. I mean, what I'm a trained, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you set it that it's suitable for children, you don't get no chat. But yeah, I did try it on StreamYard, and it just so bloody clunky and donkey work, and then the picture's not the same, the quality's not the same. I don't know. It's like going through a third party or whatever. I just don't know, but it's not the same quality. It's all right when you're at home on a PC when you've got good, stable, fast internet, but on a mobile signal, I don't know why StreamYard seems to. And if it cuts out, that's it. It drops the whole stream. Whereas on YouTube, if you're doing it direct through YouTube, a mobile stream, you get like a white circle, and if you just hit reconnect, it'll reconnect, you know what I mean? But he's only has to attend a few royal engagements. Other than that, he's devoted his time and service to us, his subjects. So selfless, really. Correct, Tommy. You've got me. You've got me down to a T. You know what I mean? Don't panic. Everyone get involved. RB, get involved, please. Everyone get involved with what? Roblox. Get involved with what? What are you on about? Yeah, what's Roblox? Everybody get involved. They get involved. There's flooding on the road. Is there? Whereabouts? Hello, Keith58. How we doing? How's it going, Keith? Hello, Yosh Khan. How we doing? All the sites all year around over there, Park Nest are closed up for winter. All right. The answer to the great question of life, the universe, and everything is supported to what the. Yeah. I think Wales has got rain bad. I think rain's affecting a lot of things. People's brains. Well, there ain't no rain here. Your cup score update has landed. Your clear score update has landed. What planet? That's that's uh, that's one of them questions that nobody can answer. Hello, Becky RB fan. We shouldn't panic. It's bad for you, yourself, and your mental health too. What is bad for myself and mental health? I have no problem with mental health, me, Becky. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. In the treat today on this road, I'll tell you. Pardon. Hope he hasn't taken a stroke or anything. He's at that age now, should be. No, I meant it for somebody in the chat that said to panic or I'll be alright. Rapunzel. There were quotes from Hitchhiker's Guide. What? Roblox. RB, I have a question. Fire away, Roblox. I'm in the mood for a quiz. Fire away. As long as it's not capital cities, I'm no good at them. Fire away, Roblox. So long and thanks for all the fish. Excellent. So long and thanks for all the fish. BC Turner, opinion, caster 212. Hey, new to your stream. Was that 9060 just gone past? I have no idea. Posted last night's post saying I know. 9060 just gone past. I'll tell you in a minute if it were 9060 that just went past. You know your stuff, boyo. It was 9060. Correct. You know your stuff, BC Turner, opinion caster 212. Right, I'm off. Catch you later. Catch you later, Oscar. Hello, Fard Sood. How are we doing? Roblox. I heard on Good Morning Britain today that they said snow is coming on Wednesday. Well, the forecast here for Thursday and Friday is snow. Light snow on Thursday and sleet on Friday. That's on the BBC weather forecast at the moment. But believe that as you wish. I'm not saying it's not going to snow, but I am saying I'll eat here with a donkey if it does. There you go. Just never got it because we're not talking. So am I. I'm going to go now. Catch you later, Becky. Hello, Oscar, again. So I certainly don't think you need to start worrying about getting your snow shovel out. Let's put it that way. I'm fine, thanks, Fard. I'm fine, thanks, Fard Sood. How are we doing? I'm impressed with with uh, BC Turner knowing head codes. I'm a spotter from the southeast, saw this stream and thought I might investigate that bit of track. Excellent. We are having harder snow. Whereabouts are you, Roblox? Whereabouts in the country are you? Or are you in this country? I can never remember. Wow, I'm getting treated today to lots of different people walking past. Jesus. On fire. Stopping. Oh yeah, near Pudsey Course, yeah, I remember now. Wow. Oh, your local transport node in Haxby. Guess what? Who has a new profile picture? Let me guess. You. Well done. Correct. How did I guess that? How did I guess that? Lots of new people walking past here today, and I'm getting quite impressed. I hear the sound of a train approaching from afar. Well, let me have a look at the diagram. Well, if you can hear that far sound, you've got damn good ears. There's nothing for 2 miles in any direction at the moment. Oh no, I tell a lie. There is one coming. There is one. There's no way you can hear it. 1N66. My name also spells Agnes backwards. You missed that one. Yes, you did. CNC rail. A train. Correct. A class 331 going to Blackpool North. Big things happening in Blackpool today. Big things. I've got some installations to do before I leave here today. I'm going to do a bit of rejuvenate my stickers. That trim Volvo. Hello, that trim Volvo. How's it going? Yes, correct. That trim Volvo. How are you doing? A Volvo fan. That's what we like. With your 1997 V70, if my memory serves me correctly. Are the Oompa Loompas gone off the track now? Yeah, I think so, yeah. They're definitely not about, or I should have heard the trains honking their horns. I was on your stream yesterday, you was for sure. Hello, Haxby again. Former Butlins in Farley had its own railway station. Yeah, I think the Butlins at Blackpool had one as well. Oh no, it's not. It's the Blackpool Pleasure Beach has its own station. And guess what Blackpool Pleasure Beach station's called? It's called Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's operated by Northern Trains. Hello, Northern Rail. Northern Rail. Have you got that name? There's not be a bit of a copyright issue on that name? That name and logo? You're right, local transport nerd. It is called Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and it's served by the train that goes to Blackpool South. 9 Mike 55 should be next. Excellent, BC. Yeah, it's served by the trains that go to Blackpool South, which is not that often, to be honest with you. I think they go Blackpool South and then on to I can't remember. Honestly, can't remember. Without looking at the diagram, I can't remember, but I know they're not very frequent. That much I do know. Yeah, they go Blackpool South, Pleasure Beach, Squiresgate, St Anne's on Sea, Ansell and Fairhaven, Lytham, Moss Side, and then Kirkham, and then back to Preston. Well, I was a Roblox RB fan, was I? All right, I see. Yes, Pendos do run through here all the time. And speaking of which, just for you, and where'd you get that? You wanted a Pendo, and I rustled one up for you straight away. Can't beat that. was about 10 minutes behind the live, wondering what was going on. Hey, I've done it myself, that, Tommy, and I've been sat here thinking, what are folk talking about here? I've done that. Those class 331s are super cute. I'm going to go on real-time trains to see if 3031, 390 and 117 is back in service. Yeah, as if by magic, yeah. Yeah, if it's not back in service, it still won't, soon will be. It only needed a nose cone popping on and probably had to have the bogie looked at and the wheels changed and stuff, and that's about it. It was at Palmedy, that's where it were last time. But unfortunately, unless you know its last head code, I don't know. I don't know how you think you'd ever find it. You'd need to know the head code from that day, I think, to find it. You know what I mean? There is no end to your talents, correct. Just drum it up when they ask for it. And what channel does that? Just magics a train up. Spawns your train as soon as you ask for it. Most similar, we got the 390s down here and the 390, yeah, the Javelins. Now they are fast. I think they're the fastest train in UK is the Javelin. I think they are the fastest train that the UK has is the 395 Javelin. About 88 was, yeah. I've read the report actually. The report came out yesterday about what happened, and it said he hits the landslide at I forgot what speed it were, but a lot faster than 80. And he saw the landslide first, and they've got the data off it, and he applied the emergency brake quite a long way before the landslide. Then he hit the landslide, the bogie jumped off, and the train travelled 560 metres with the bogie off the rails, the front bogie. You know what I mean? Had he not seen the landslide at all, it could have been a lot worse. I don't know. But he saw it, he spotted it from a distance away and hit the emergency brake. But unfortunately, the emergency brake, obviously, on one of them trains, takes a quarter of a mile to stop. You know what I mean? Well, probably longer than a quarter of a mile, actually. But the fact that he hit a landslide and lost some speed, then a bogie came off, he probably stopped a bit quicker than normal. I don't know. You've got to remember 11 carriages, each 40 tonnes. It's a fair bit of weight. Yep, speed of class 91 electros, but they can actually get up to a top speed due to the in-cab signalling, yeah. But yeah, I think it was. Also, the emergency brake takes even longer as it instantly stops the wheels, so they just slide on the railhead, yeah. I would imagine so. Oh, hellfire, Senga. Where do you put it, Senga? Where does it all go? Explain it to me, Senga. Surprised chassis wasn't twisted travelling, yeah. I think it'd be alright. Not all for me. It'll be getting a thorough check, Tommy, that's for sure. Before it hits the rails, but it won't be long before it's back on tracks. You'd be amazed how many there's been. there's just been trains damaged a lot worse than that have gone back on the tracks. A lot worse. There's been full trains that have fully overturned and they've been back on tracks. RB, did anyone say anything? Want to talk to me about a report for trains cancelled? What? Explain yourself. Alright, the two Rail Adventure 20s. Yeah, I have seen them. No, they don't own any, but they certainly have. They used to, because they came up here once, and when I saw them, they were they were listed as Rail Adventure, but one of them was a red one and one was a blue one. Catch you later, Northern. Yeah, I've seen that Rail Adventure, even though they're not theirs, but they must hire them or something. I don't think Rail Adventure actually own any trains, to be honest. I think they just hire everything out, but I know they've got a HST with a name splattered all over it. But I think anything else they just rent. Because there were two a couple of months back up here, and that were Rail Adventure, and that were I forgot what it were now, but it was something on front with a 20 on back. But if you look on their website, they seem to specialise in just recovery, and they sort of say that they hire trains out, but I don't know, it's hard to understand. I've had a good look at their website, and I have to go anyway. Report anything on Northern Trains Garbar. What's he on about? He's changed his name to Northern Rail, and I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of them lately. These been a lot of these route running running things up here because of the diversions, the Christmas diversions. So there's been a DB Cargo Class 66 running around on its own on route learning duties. Yeah, that sounds much better. What sounds much better? Hello, TS Grand S. It says there's a message pinned in the chat that says exactly where I am. Time are you going? I don't know yet. I won't be here for long, I don't think. 43102, fastest diesel in the UK. Alright. I'm eating a full packet of Skittles right now. What sounds better, Tommy? I heard you say something sounds better, but I missed it. Your volume increased massively. Did you bring the mic closer? Alright. There's your train, Wills. You asked for a train, I give you one. I've seen most 43s except the ScotRail ones. I live in the Midlands, yeah. A square and a slice. I'm trying to work out what's on that sandwich, Senga. I can see two. It seems to be two items. What's is that a potato, whatever you call it, on top of a square slice? Midland Pullman, yeah, that came through here yesterday, did that? Midland Pullman. Came through here yesterday morning. I can strain to hear you a lot this time, I bet that's not. So are you struggling to hear me, Tommy? I just don't understand that. I can't get in any louder than this. I mean, good Lord. I think you're the only person who complains that they can't hear me. Square and tatty scones. Lovely. No, it's perfect now. Excellent. I'm glad. I'm glad at last, Tommy. We've got there in the end. Did you get closer to Mike? Yeah, it's about 6 inches away from me at the moment. I did move it close because there were people wandering around outside the car, and I thought I didn't want to. No, I don't have a Discord server. I don't even understand that. I looked at it once and I just thought, what the hell is it? What's the point? You know, I just couldn't get a grip of it at all, if you know what I mean. Excellent. Thank you, BC Turner. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, BC Turner. Thank you. Much appreciated. It's not often I get a super chat. There's a couple of trains coming. I think one's a Pendolino and I don't know what the other is. Yeah, there's one Pendolino coming and the other one will be a Northern of some sort. God, I've seen it loads of times, that one. It's the Poppy Pendolino. It's got poppies all over it. They put poppies on cabs. I don't know. I never see a 222 round here. Never see them. One CR62 and 29. Excellent. Excellent, BC. You're on the ball. Hello, Kevin Garrett. How are we doing? I've seen all the 22s that are on Nottingham. Yeah, it's very rare I see anything like that up here. They used to be quite frequent when Virgin were doing it. 221s and 222s. There are quite a few up here, but now don't see any. None at all. I've no idea, Tommy. They certainly were in my town. There's a poppy on every lamppost. And they had a brass band on and all that business in town centre and all that sort of thing. think some councils probably haven't got the money, I don't know. But and tonight it's the big Christmas light switch on with the celebrity guest, and I forgot her name, but she used to sing in a group in the 90s called Entrance. And I can't remember her name. Kelly Lorenzo, I think it is. Kelly Lorenzo. Usually chucks it down every time lights get turned on. It usually throws it down. I can always remember when we used to have town bonfire, that we used to throw it down on that night, and they don't even have that now. They used to have a big bonfire at town centre every November the 5th, and they don't do now. I'm a celebrity tomorrow, RB. Is that it? You're a celebrity, that tune, Volvo. Hello, Tayeb Benkidim, how are we doing? You're a celebrity tomorrow, tune, Volvo. Excellent. When is the next 397 to come past? Give me a minute and I'll tell you. I shall tell you. It's weird, you know. I don't know if I've seen a flipping Transpennant. Oh, it's coming past at 10 minutes. 10 minutes you've got to wait for that. 10 whole minutes. 14:50. Edinburgh to Manchester Airport. And then shortly after that, you've got Glasgow Central. Oh, no, you haven't. Oh, this is an unusual one. Glasgow Central to Liverpool Lime Street. What on earth's that? That's not a usual route for Transpennine. See what it is. Well, it's a 397. That's at 14:54. So you've got one at 50, one at 54, and Manchester Airport to Edinburgh at 57. So you're going to get Transpennine to death. And that's also a 397. So you've got three 397s between 10:02 and the hour. So there you go, Mr. Haxby. These things should be maintained. Expressions of culture. I do use real-time trains, but I also, the one I use the most is Railcam. Which rail do you put your penny on? None of them. Because if you were to go down there onto them rails, you get arrested. Not allowed. And we have got a freight train coming as well, but that's not until 1/4 the hour. I use a mixture of real-time trains and open-time trains, yeah. I'm same, I use real-time trains just for a quick glance, and then I use Railcam diagrams to get the precise positioning. What are they doing in the high-vis? Whereabouts? I can't even see anybody in a high-vis. Where are you looking? Hello, Lily Donkin. Where are you at? It says in the chat, in the pinned message, where I am. Yeah, see, Traxy's not good. Traxy doesn't show freight trains or nothing. Traxy's not for me, I'm afraid. It's alright if you're watching passenger train, but it's no good for freight. Correct. British Transport Police, and they do come down here a lot. They do show up here a lot. I've seen them loads of times drive past here, where I am on this bridge. Well, I've tried Traxy and I've never seen a freight train on it. I've had a look. Well, I've got Traxi on my phone now, and it's I know there's a freight train right at this minute moving, so I'll look on Traxi, and it's asking me for an update. What the bloody hell's going on here? Yeah, the other person is way back in live. If he sees yeah, you might be behind on the live there. The orange track, the rail workers have long gone. If you follow head codes, I'm going to have a look in a minute. I'm going to have a look. Oh, what the hell? If you follow head codes, it's just. Why the hell's he asking me to log in? What the hell's going on here? Traxi's asking me to log in for some reason. I don't know why, but. I bloody well found it now, Traxi. Just tell me is that how it's spelled? Traxi, Traksy. Is that what it's called? Is that the actual name of the app? Traxi, Traksy. Can somebody confirm that in the chat? That's what it's called, is it? Traksy. Oh, I can't even find it in the Apple Store. What's going on? Somebody's telling me porcupines about what it's called here. I can't find it in the Apple Store. You might see vintage train compass. I've spotted it on real time as 5Z41. We've had a vintage train come past earlier. I'll check that head code though, 5Z41. I can check that straight away. 5Z41. Yep, it's at yeah, that's the one I saw this morning. Oh, it's doing its return trip. It's the one I saw. Oh, it's not coming here though, unfortunately. Sorry to say. It's going on the curve for some reason. Yeah, I videoed that this morning. That it's a class 37 and a class 47. It is vintage trains, but it isn't coming to here. It's going on, for some reason, it's going on the curve. I don't know where it's going from then. I'm going to have to go out and switch my battery on, I think. Just have to talk amongst yourselves for a moment while I just switch my power supply on. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Eddie. Jesus, it's cold out there. Good Lord. Yes, that's due at 1:15, is that? That intermodal's due about 1:15 the hour. Yeah, it's not showing up in the Apple store, that's for sure. Traxi. Not with that spelling anyway. Hello, Radovan Carla, how are we doing? I think Traxi's website only, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't find an app called Traxi. I can find one called Traxi VR, but that asks you to log in and put codes in and all sorts of nonsense. Hello from a rainy Cali, Carl Ayaz, how are we doing? Yeah, it was me. It was me what? Don't know what it's up to, that heritage train. You got Yep, 5 minutes for the freight train, Daventry to Coatbridge, 4S44. Yeah, I'm just looking at tracks here now. It's a bit of a clunky affair for me, is this? Just let me try something different. It's just gone through the next train, but no, but Eurostar might be getting some soon. 359 currently Wigan South Junction according to my source. Suppose we will follow that. Yeah, I'm now on Traxi, but blimey, it's very difficult. It doesn't show you a big map, it just shows you a map of the actual station. It's no damn good. Oh no, that's not good. I've just typed in egg code and it just puts an horrible black and white list of. Oh no, that's not for me. Is that Traxi? I'm afraid. Sorry. Too just rubbish information. I can just click one button on my phone now, and I've got the whole East Lancashire diagrams on my phone screen now. I've got Blackpool, Preston, Carnforth, Morecambe, Preston, Blackpool, Leyland and East Lancs all on one screen, and I can see every train manoeuvring around now as we speak. Not a load of black and white letters in a line and hunt it out yourself sort of thing. No, not for me, I'm afraid. I'd just like to see a map of the whole area. I can get any diagram and I can see every single train that's moving everywhere in the UK, and I don't have to enter any numbers, head codes. I can just go straight to the diagram, pick the area, go to the diagram, and away I go, and it's all there in front of me. And if I see a head code, they're colour coded, so I know what they are. If it's a light green, it's light engine. If it's orange, it's a proper job. That taxi, I mean, I just clicked on one then and it just put a black and white screen up with some writing with a time that it were at Wigan Spring Branch. Well, I'm not interested in where it's been. I want to know where it is right this minute. And taxi cannot give me that information. It only tells me where it has been and gives you a map of a station. Well, that's no use, a map of just one station. I mean, I typed in Preston Station, it just gave me a map of what's on station. I'm not interested in that. I want to know where the train actually is, what section it's in, what signal it's approaching, what signal it's gone past, and where it is. You know what I mean? That's why to get the proper app, you have to pay £40 a year for it, but it's worth every penny. You know. Yeah, it's just a little bit behind the times is that taxi, but a good effort for free. I suppose it's alright for free. What's the other one you're saying? Open train times. And does that give you a full diagram of the whole area? Is that another one that just shows you the station? Hello, Kamura Ranjit, how are we doing? Is that an app, Open Train Times, or is it is it another website? Open Train, I'm here now. Maps, let's have a look. That's better. Open Train Times is definitely better than the other one I've just looked at, that taxi. But still, again, it doesn't give you that full view. You've got to scroll and manoeuvre it around. You know what I mean? It's I'm just looking at it now, Open Train Times. It's certainly better than the other one, but it's just... it doesn't allow you to, it just shows you a zoomed in view. Doesn't, oh yeah. It's better than taxi, I'll say that, but again, it's just not there, unfortunately. Yeah, that 5Z41 for some reason. That 5Z41 is for some reason going up Farrington Curve, so I don't know what it's up to, that train. It's now on the Farrington Curve, so it's a bit of a mystery to me, is that? I don't know what it's up to. 4S44 is going to be the next one through on the down fast. I've tried Signal Box, that's one I've tried, that, and that is that does not show freight, that just shows passenger trains tootling around here, there, and everything. And actually, I like signal box. I like the concept. I like it, but unfortunately, it doesn't show freight. Jackson. I wonder what train is going to come past. Well, wonder no further. The next train to pass through here will be either a passenger or a freight. There will not be a steam train, I can tell you that much. But there is a freight train approaching. It's about probably 3 miles away at the moment. Tuna fish sandwich and a cup of tea. You can't beat that, Tommy. Well, my tea will be, or one every time I eat it, will be shredded Weetabix. Exciting stuff, eh? I'm curious to know what this heritage train, this heritage diesel's doing. It's bugging me. I'm watching it now on diagram, and it's gone round the Farrington curve, and I just don't know where it's heading. Well, I do know where it's heading to. It's going on the curve, but I just don't understand the logic behind what it's doing. I just don't get it. It came up here this morning. It's been to Blackpool, and it's coming back and just parking. Wow. And it's just parking on the curve. I don't get it. There's no rhyme or reason to what it's doing. Yeah, I've definitely tried Signal Box, and I like it. I like the map and the way you can zoom out and you can see everything that's moving. But unfortunately, there were no freight trains on it. You know, which was a shame. Just don't understand what the hell's going on with this. I can't understand why there's a heritage diesel arriving. It's called Farrington Curve. You go around Farrington Curve and it takes you into a place called Lostock Junction, and this this heritage diesel's just going to be sitting at Lostock Hall, and I don't know why. What's the reason behind it? I don't understand it. It's going in the what I call the secret sidings. I call them the secret sidings because sometimes they park the rail train there. So I call it the secret sidings. It goes around Farrington Curve, and then hello Railheart, how are we doing? And then down into Lostock Station, and then it looks like it's going to reverse up onto what they call Farrington Junction, and then sit it out there in the what I call the secret sidings. Yeah, we got steam trains through here, Jackson, every now and then. Hello, Lily Donkin, how are we doing? I just don't understand. Okay, Raillight, I don't understand the logic, what it's doing. All I can do is keep my eye on it on the diagram. And at the moment, it's just stationary. Stationary about a mile away from Bamber Bridge. I just don't understand it. It's like they're parking it up for some reason. Is it going to go back to Blackpool or something? I don't know. Bloody lost me. It's not so often I'm lost, but I'm on this one. It came through here at 1:30, about thereabouts. Birmingham New Street to Blackpool North. It came through here then, and then it came through here at 13:35 to Blackpool, and it's been to Blackpool and it's left Blackpool, and now it's come back and parking up at Lostock Hall. Why on earth is it doing that? Oh, it's going back. I know what it's doing. Yeah, they're just parking it up there, and then it's going back to Blackpool again. Looking like that way. It's going back to Blackpool. Why not just keep it at Blackpool? I don't get it. Yeah, it's going back because it returns. The return trip Blackpool North to Birmingham New Street is 20:41 tonight. So why have they brought it all the way out to Black? Yeah, we've seen 290s today. Rail light, 2 o'clock for 8-line 90s. Yeah, that seems to be what they're doing, Tommy. They're popping it in sidings, but why drive it all the way from Blackpool to over here just to put it in some sidings? Why not just leave it at Blackpool? You know, I mean, Blackpool station's huge. There's loads of sidings and things, you know what I mean? There's plenty of places where you could park a train up. You know what I mean? I just don't understand why they brought it all the way back here to return it back to Blackpool. It just doesn't make sense. You know, if Blackpool were a little tiny station, I'd say right, fair dues. But between here and Blackpool, there's loads of places where they could park it. Why have they come all the way back here? Yeah, the 2 o'clock freight train was a double header, class 90s, which is dead unusual during the day. I very rarely see 90s during the day. They're always at night time. It's bugging me why this train's doing what it's doing. Just bizarre behaviour. Right, Blackpool, I expect to depart at 15:20. It's going back to Blackpool, departing again, and going back to Blackpool, and it's arriving back in Blackpool at 4:20. So why have they just run it all the way here just to go back to Blackpool? It's bizarre. The train's come up from Birmingham, gone to Black. Hello, Chris. How are we doing? The train's come up from Birmingham and arrived in Blackpool at 2 o'clock. Obviously, the passengers have got off and whatever. And then the empty train has gone to Farrington, which is close to where I am, and it's just driving straight back to Blackpool again. What is the reasoning behind that? Don't get it. Why is it doing that? Well, that's what it's doing. And it's going to arrive back at Blackpool at 4:20, and then it's not leaving Blackpool until 8 o'clock tonight sometime. 7 o'clock. I don't get it. Yeah, it's in the secret siding now. And here comes our freight train. That was Class 68, was that? Class 68 BC, that were. Good old trusty Class 68. Yeah, it's mental that, what's going on with that heritage diesel, but who am I to question? It's literally parked up about 300 yards from me now in the secret siding, and it's going to set off again in a minute at 20 past back to Blackpool. Weird. Sometimes 6960 are the most common down here. Yeah. What is it? What is it? I forgot what I was going to say then. We get the odd 69 up here, and obviously millions of 66s, but very few 73s. I've seen the odd one or two, but not often. And it's usually specials, you know what I mean? Heritage things or something. I think I saw one doing Caledonian Sleeper once, but very thin on the ground. 73s. I'm just trying to put this microphone back to me, just for Tommy. Yeah, the very rare we see a 73 up here. I've only ever seen a couple, in fact, in my life, let alone up here. I got a piece of real coal from a steam locomotive back in Melbourne. Excellent. Hello, Alamak Nasik Tabang. How are we doing? How's it going, Alamak Nasik Tabang? Yeah, I've never. 73s is something I've very rarely seen. I don't think I've ever. I think I've seen one on Caledonian Sleeper once, but I'm not 100% sure. But I've definitely seen one going through Cherry Tree Station on a special of some description about 18 months ago. But so that's it. They really are. I'm amazed they're still about, actually, because they're not the best, but they are a bit about, aren't they? You know, because they can run on third rail electric or diesel, can't they? Hello, Senga, back again. Where have you been? You haven't been in that fridge again, have you, by any chance? Hello, Northern, back again. Hello, Mac. I don't want no mumbo jumbo in the chat, so unfortunately, you've got to go. You've got to go. Type mumbo jumbo in the chat, and you're gone. And you just did it. Yep, I still have it in a Ziploc bag, so if I drop it, it breaks. I can keep it in my drawers. Excellent. Used very frequently for track cleaning alongside the dedicated. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, true enough. Yeah, I've seen plenty of videos of them on YouTube, but it's just not so much up here. The track, yeah, mumbo jumbo. Did anybody report anything to Northern? What are you on about, Northern? Did anybody report anything to Northern? What on earth are you talking about? You've changed your YouTube name. You've not all of a sudden become a Northern employee. If If I change my name to Spaceman, it doesn't mean I work for NASA. Yes, just going to put my mints on. Bloody hell, Senga. Your house revolves around food, severely. What are you making? What is she not making? She's either in fridge or in kitchen. You were the first live streamer that has answered the question that I asked. Well, I'll try my best, Jackson. Did anybody report anything to Northern? What are you talking about? If you ask that again, you're gone. Explain what you're talking about, or you're going. Your choice. I don't play games. Hello, Sabia Divasali. How are we doing? Should be doing a cooking channel, saying you're right there, or at least an eating channel. Should call it. What could you call it? The Ouija fridge channel. Oh, Ouija. The late Ouija. I'll think of something. Give me a couple of minutes. Left or right? What the hell are you on? What are you talking about? I'll stick in the middle, thanks. Mukbang with Senga. Hello, Sabia Divasali. How are we doing? It's like where you report about trains or services. Yeah, but why on earth would I want to report anything to Northern Rail? Why? Well, you choose what you want, Taxby. Oh my God, watching women's football. Excellent. Oh God. He had to go, I'm afraid. You start typing nonsense in the chat, you're off. Which country, sir? I'm in the United Kingdom. It does say it in the chat. I've pinned a message in the chat, but for your politeness, I'll tell you I'm in the United Kingdom near Preston. Two of the women have eggs on head. Are you throwing eggs at each other? Oh, fire. Playing football, what is it, a frying competition? Chucking eggs at each other. I did see the Class 37 today. I videoed it as well. It will be on my channel later on. You're welcome, Sabir. They banged heads. All right. You mean they got lumps on their head? I thought you meant somebody were throwing eggs at them. Nice to meet you, Sabir. Living life. Good afternoon. How are we doing? Living life. No idea for a name. I like it. No idea for a name. That's a good name, is that? No idea for a name. I like that name. It looks like a nice spot. It is a nice spot. Have a wonderful weekend. I certainly try my best, and the same to you. No idea for a name. Only just got there in time because it was supposed to stop, but it passed. Well, if you want a good view of it in glorious 4K Technicolor, have a look tonight on my channel. It will be loaded up later on tonight, and you'll be able to see it in its glory. In fact, you'll be able to see it honking as well because the orange men were on the track when it came, so it come past here really slow and blew its horn. I support Man United. Man City versus Man U. Hit the likes, people, yeah. Two of them got 2 egg-sized lumps on their head, been took off. Oh dear. Plenty of handed in for them tonight. Do what your mum had said, just rub a bit of butter on it, be right. Rub a bit of butter on it. That's what your mum would do. Always used to make me laugh. If you had a bit of muck on your face, your mum would spit on an hanky and wipe your fizz off with it. And that was within a few seconds. What they'd be like in an hour. Oh God, they'd be like aliens. I'm good. How's your day been? My day has been okay. Yuck, hated that. Hated what, Sanger? Piece for a pound of butter. Now you're left screaming. What you hated, Sanger? Oh, I know what you're on about. Hated getting your chops wiped with a flipping hanky that's been spat on. That's what all mums used to do in the olden days when you were kids. Spit on an hanky and wipe your face with it. That's what they used to do, though, didn't they? Yeah. What do you miss from your younger days? Not a lot, really. I used to get shoved in Belfast sink for a bath, and then I end up getting me flip, yeah, or a thumb, yeah. That's the one, Sanger. I used to get that all the time, me. Good morning from the Commonwealth of Virginia, Mango Blaze. I haven't a clue where that is, but it sounds very nice. The Commonwealth of Virginia. Don't be a square, be there. Oh, you're in the United States. Right. I don't know why. When you said that, Virginia, I just thought it sounded like some sort of tropical island to me. Hello, good morning from Chicago, Illinois. Excellent. How's life in Chicago, Illinois? The train spotter, Pure Square. Mid-Atlantic, East Coast, US. Yes, I've looked you up, I did. I was curious to know where you were. Yeah, you're in the sort of Washington, New York area. Charlotte, Pittsburgh, Scranton, Knoxville. Hello, 2005 tripod. Man City 3, Man U 0. Are you watching football now, Sanger? I just hit 50 subs. Excellent. Hello from Poland, Janusz Bogatin. How are we doing? Good afternoon. Bloody hell, other woman burst her nose now. Are you sure you're watching football and you're not watching martial arts, Sanger? You got mixed up a bit. It's definitely football you're watching. You're not watching women's boxing or your women's bare knuckle fighting, and they just somebody accidentally has kicked a ball into the ring and you're mistaking it for football. I was outside a O'Hare I was outside our airport having a smoke and that with breeze will cut you in half. Jackson, honestly, I like how you have the time for this. Hello, El Saraber, how are we doing? Nope, women's football on BBC, right? I thought you were watching women's bare knuckle fighting on one of the Fire Stick channels. I don't know, no, I certainly don't normally watch it. Hello, gents. Vip, how we doing? I need to get some of them. Need to get one of them. Not got one. What's that? Oh, a fire stick. Need a fire stick, Sanger. Nothing wrong with a good old fire stick. Hello, James 4501. How we doing? Double tap the screen, like the live. Yes, that's it. You've got it, Chris. You've got the script. Well, that heritage diesel is still sat in the secret sidings. I wish I could do this, but down in Tasmania, US Calvians can't do it there because the railroads are restricted for Tasmanians. So, yeah, can't do that. All right, I see. Pretty good. The 12th was my birthday, so it's been good. Excellent. Belated happy birthday, James. It's my birthday soon, and it's Chris's birthday soon, and it's Senga's birthday. Is it Senga's birthday soon? No, it's not, is it? I don't know. Or is it? Oh, it's Senga's daughter's birthday soon, I think. Not that I'm bothered about birthdays, to be honest. It's just all it is just a marker to say you've got 1 year less on the planet, so I don't really do birthdays. My son's, but mine in January. Right. Are you a Capricorn, Senga? Next Saturday is Chris's birthday. Excellent. Aquarius. All right. You must be just after Capricorn then. Yeah. Yeah. consult the timetable and see what's happening. My dream job is to be a steam train driver, but Tasmania does not have any steam locomotives. Well, that kind of thwarts it a bit. The big 50, Sanger. You're still only a youngster yet. You're still just a child, Sanger. You're still a youngster. Oh God, who's this that's just pulled up in a car? Somebody else now. What the hell's he up to? I will finally be 21. I know I am high school grade 8 going on grade 9. Excellent. It took me 54 years to get there. Hello, Terry 9.2. How are we doing? How's it going? God, it is so cold here. When I put my window down, it's freezing. Two of their trees in the distance are dark green. Yes, you're right there, Sanger. I've spotted that myself. I think they're like Christmas tree style trees, like, I don't know what you call them, evergreen fir trees or whatever you call them. Hello, Andrew Cook. How are we doing? Very tired, but that's mum life. Yes, unfortunately it is. Yeah, it's really cold here. When I put my window down, it gets cold quick. Hello, Nikki Dunthorne. How are we doing? Yay, trains. Let's wait. Yep. If you like your trains, you've come to the right place. I can tell you that much. There's a guy racked up here with a camera, and I'm thinking, why has he come with a camera? What, is there something interesting coming? How's it going, Nicky? I'm fine, thanks, Andrew. Everything's hunky-dory. Hello, William Finlay. Welcome back. Maybe something to do with the secret sidings, maybe. I don't know, Jack. He's come with a camera and he's pacing round the bridge. Now he's checked every single wandering about. I don't know. No idea. If he's expecting that train to come out the secret sidings, he's going to be disappointed. Because it ain't happening. It just ain't happening. It ain't coming out to be. It reverses here, you see, so it ain't going to come to me, that's for sure. That sky looked like that for ages. Very slow moving clouds. Yes, Sanger. One thing you always analyse the clouds. Fireworks going off here in daylight. Stupid. Better burning your money. It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Any heavy freight trains due? We've had two so far, and there is another one at about 4:15, I think. Ah, I know what he's come for, and you're going to see it here yourselves, I think. We're going to see a bit of a train shuffle. And a train shuffle is about to happen. This explains things. Hello, random CN units, how are we doing? Yeah, that's a train shuffle, is that, Senga? In a minute, that train's going to come back now. It's just swap the points. You know, if you see, you're noticing that you probably can't. Oh, there's a car shaking the fence now. You can't pull up on the back and he's going to start shaking the fence. And then I've words in with the shit. You can hear that with the points are all changing. Oh, I know Richard has not fallen asleep again. That's the secret sardines train, yeah. Can't hear you. Oh, it's because I put my camera at me and I put my microphone outside, you see. You know, but this guy's adamant on shaking the fence. He's on a pedal bike. Get off your bike and balance proper and stand on your feet instead of shaking the fence. Fortunately, he's gone off because he thinks the train's gone past. He doesn't realise it's coming back again. But you can just see it. That train's now parked up in the distance. Class 37 and a Class 47. The points have changed. You'll be waiting for it signal to come back down the track, which is nearest to the camera. How are we doing, random CN? Jesus, that was loud. Hello, Senga. How are we doing? Attention. Keep out of the fridge. Keep out of the fridge. Sounded more muffled then when I put a pillow over my hubby's face. And in a moment, the secret sidings train will come back, and it's going back to Blackpool, but I don't understand why. And the only reason I can think is because the people who paid for the tour wanted it to be 37 hauled all the way through. So they've had to do this to keep the 37 on the front end, if that makes sense. Why they couldn't have found somewhere just to do a run around, I don't know. But anyway, what do I know? Yeah, they're going to go past again in a minute, random. You're going to see them again in a second. They're just up there in the distance. You might not be able to see them on camera, but they're going to come past again in a couple of minutes. It'll be the 47 at the front. Need to peel spuds, carrots, chop cauliflower, onions, brown, and make mince. Oh, it's all go. It's all go. He should be lucky. It's a pillow, not his son's dirty nap. Yeah, I don't think he'd be right impressed with that if you stuck a dirty nappy over his face. No, definitely not. Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you, Tommy? You think in Blackpool, because I mean, there's loads of tracks in Blackpool. You think it would easier to be just uncouple and swap the engines around, but I don't know. Mine's superior to mine have decided on this course of action. I can understand they wanted to keep the 37 on the front. I get that bit, because if people have paid good money to be 37 hauled, they want it. It's coming back now. I can hear engine revving up. It's on its way back. So obviously, if it goes back to Blackpool this way, the 37 is now on the back where it's always been, and it's going to be on the front when they leave Blackpool, if that makes sense. But here it comes. Yeah, Seaside Spotter. It's coming back right this minute. I think I might be in trouble with that one. Yeah, I would think so. Nativity on TV. Never seen it before. And there it goes, back to Blackpool. It is going back to Blackpool, yeah, and it'll be returning back here tonight about 20 past 8. Hello, Nadeem Tutkun, how are we doing? That were a 47 on the front and a 37 on the back as it passed just then, Tommy. 47 on the front, 37 on the back. The 37 looks like a mini Deltic, even though they're actually the same size, but, you know. God, it's cold with that window down. Bloody hell. It's very cold. Hey, 7.5 degrees here at the moment. You like steam locomotives? Yeah, I think everybody does. To be fair, I think everybody likes them. Yeah, because it's the same shape. I didn't know. I didn't actually know it was referred to as a baby Deltic. To be honest with you, but you know, because they did do another one that they called the Baby Deltic that were like an oddball. I can't remember what class it were, but it wasn't a success, and they only made an handful and they got scrapped. And they called that the Baby Deltic, and I can't remember what class it were. But somebody, well, it were donkeys years ago. Saying that, 37s have been out since 60s. They've certainly stood the test of time, that's for sure. It's certainly cold when you open that window. It is for sure. I haven't been train spotting in a while. Any recommendations in Yorkshire? Well, anywhere on the East Coast Main Line, I would say. I can name some LA streams like Clyde Scots Mine, yeah. So can everybody, I would imagine. Hello, Jay Denver. How we doing? God, it's cold. I have 3/4 length sports leggings on. Oh, no wonder you're cold, Sanger, if you're only half dressed. You need to find that other quarter that's missing. I'm going to have to put my heater on for a bit because it's absolutely freezing. I have to put the old engine on for a bit. I mean, I don't know much about trains in general, but that loco which Brio got start of the year was orange. Was orange. That's an interesting little thing. Right. Need to put my denims on. Too cold. They say you get cold if you don't eat enough, but no, I don't think that applies to you, Sanger. Between wardrobes just now. Oh, you've snuggled up between the wardrobes. That's nice. I've only got one wardrobe, mate, so I can't get between them. Oh yeah, that's the one. You're not allowed to try that till 9 o'clock, when I can try one. A Bailey's anyway. You get snuggled up between them wardrobes. Hello, Steve Moyle. How we doing? Welcome. don't need to be crazy to be here, but it does help. I've only just noticed, and I've been parked here for many a while, as in not just today, but lots of times, and there's a red bush on the right. A bright red bush on the right hand side, and I've never noticed. Was that? That it was a failless loco, right? Tommy, you've got hearing problems, you. Can anybody else not hear me? Let me do a sound check. Let me do a sound check. I mean, it sounds perfect. I can listen to myself here, and it sounds. You must have a problem with your speaker, Tommy. You know, I mean, I can put it right up to my mouth like that, but you know what I mean? It's probably quite loud for some people. Yeah, I've only just noticed it, Jeanette. The red bush on the right-hand side near the grey cabinet. It's Senga's fault. She spotted out the two green trees. Yeah, well, when earlier on I put the microphone outside when them trains were jiggling about, you see, to just to add better sound quality, because I will cut that out and use it in a short later down the line. Pardon the pun. Hello, Shannon Stewart. How we doing, Shannon? Steve Moyle. It is the West Coast Main Line, yes. Two trees with a bush. Yes. Like meat and two veg. You're right there. Hello, Cadence. See how we doing? Do you have a favourite steam locomotive? No, I don't. Not really. I've no favourites. One thing I do notice is that TransPennine never seem to wash theirs. I mean, that just drove past them, we discussed in it, were black. They need to wash the trains more often, the TransPennine. Yeah. Tommy's the only one who complains that I'm quiet. Seen loads of Pendolinos today, Steve, loads. You're going to meet a woman with red hair. Oh, look at this, 290s. You're going to meet a woman with red hair, yeah. I was married to a woman with red hair for 23 years. Well, we still are married, but I was with a woman with red hair for 23 years. Do you have a model train? Not at the moment, no. I do have them, but they're not set up or anything. So I can turn the volume up on it, but then other people might complain I'm too loud. So just for you, Tommy, I'll do a special installation just for Tommy. Let me sort myself out. Is it me, or do I just miss Virgin Livery and the Voyager? As red hairs, look out. Yeah, I've always had I'm not going to lie, I've always had a bit of a thing about redheads, but, you know, before before I was married, the girl before, she was also a redhead. But And my kids, they're redheads officially. They are redheads, even though one of them's blonde, but they are actually officially redheads. The twins, and they are redheads officially. The red bush was a giveaway. So that's is that your forecast, Senga, that? A red bush? Well, I have got anyway, I have got somewhere to go after later on, but I'll discuss that another time. But the red bush was a giveaway. Hello, jobless crab. Can you describe like how, what? No, I can't, Jackson. You sound like Eddie Hall. Well, I'm not Eddie Hall. Yes, you noticed it, lol. I noticed it. Natural ginger, old pick, when went red hair dye, pre-kids, lol. I noticed the green, Voz, I'm a tin, lol. Cos. What? I love this chat. It's like a puzzle. I feel like I'm on countdown sometimes. Do 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 do. I noticed the green Voz. I'm a tin, lol. Once upon a time. Yeah. Tim Celtic supporter. Now I've got two kids down, built to a wall to avoid the hubby. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I only got one taste of it because I had twins, so it was a one-shot wonder. Is Jeanette still here? I'm out off Jeanette for a bit. She's still here. She'll be hovering in the background somewhere, I think. Rangers or Huns? You might do another story later, Stuart. Yeah. Yeah, she's still here. I thought she would be. Is Bria Canadian? No, she's from Cornwall or Dorset. One of them, Cornwall, Devon, or Dorset. I think it's Cornwall, but I'm not 100% sure. It's ooh country, where they all go ooh. You know what I mean? Combine harvesters and all that lot. Timmy's a Manchester United supporter. Okay. Stuart's thinking up of a story now. Not started with the sugar yet. That's later. Sugar? God, I'm struggling with this chat today. Everybody's talking in their own lingo, and I haven't a clue what anybody's on about. Cider. That's the one, Tommy. Cider. It's Tim's kids who's Celtic, I think, them from post I've seen. Alright. I got it. I'm getting it now. I'm picking up the chat here now. After just losing back to me. It's all coming back to me now. Da 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 da. Yeah, but have you sold it full or empty, Stuart? That's the thing. I think Senga's fridge is a very, very famous fridge. No need for oil on Senga's fridge doors, I'll tell you. Pardon me. Somerset, got you. I know it's a ooh area. Hello, Heather, how we doing? How's it going, Heather? Don't put the kiss of death on the 1607. I've been watching it, but I thought nobody's mentioned it, so we might get through it. Everybody's forgotten, but now